who is the head of our life, President Dr. Green, to the deacons, to all God's children. Just a blessing to be in the house.
Amen.
One more time.
Amen.
I don't know what you may have been going through or what you've gone through from last Sunday to this Sunday. But one thing about it, God allowed you to see it.
Amen.
He brought us through. And we ought to just give God a hand clap of praise for that. Talked to Dr. Green in the back. And as we was talking, you know, he gave me some words of advice. And I told him, I said, Lord, I said, devil was busy this morning.
All right. Yeah.
And what I mean by that, you see, I ain't got no towel. Yeah. I caught the devil trying to button up this top button. I kept trying. Sister Versa, I tried. Sister Mac, I tried. I sat there and I prayed and I tried, Deacon John.
All right, Reb. All right.
Then the Lord told me, the way you want things to work out might not be the way it's going.
Right. Oh, Reb, say that now. Say it.
But one thing about it, you have to keep on pushing.
Yes, sir. Yes, oh God. Yeah.
So
yes, sir. The devil's alive,
I threw on my pants and threw on my shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We hear you, pal.
And I said, I'm coming on in the house.
Yeah. He ain't looking at your clothes. Your heart, Reb. Oh God, yeah.
See, the devil tried to slow you down.
Oh yeah, he tried. He'll try now.
And when I get back home, I'll be able to button it up. Yeah. Maybe you'll be tired to take it off.
Uh-huh.
You was in the wrong place.
I'm letting the devil know next Sunday. If I wear a shirt that I can't button up, I'm going to keep on doing it.
Amen.
Bad.
Yeah.
You
try it. You made the same way, pal.
I know that's right. It ain't got to be your button. Anything could be you get in your way to keep you from doing anything.
But there is a word. Y'all forgive me. The batteries done went out and I'm trying to get them back together. Found in the book of Hebrews.
Right here. Take your time.
Chapter 11.
We ain't got nowhere to go.
And verse number 6. That's Hebrew chapter 11 and verse number 6. We already read it. We want to take a quick look at that. We won't be long. We just going to take a quick look at that. Yeah, there we go. If you don't mind. It said, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. You may be seated.
Oh yes.
Just for a few moments, if you don't mind, I want to pose a question to the church. What pleases God? What pleases God? Have you ever stopped to think? Ask yourself the question, am I pleasing God? Am I doing everything what God asks of me?
All right, now, man.
Am I living a life? Or living my life according to his word?
Yeah.
Can I do more?
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
To please God? Yes. I know that I'm not perfect.
All right.
Amen.
But I know I can be better.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
Really, to me, pleasing God is the only thing
Yeah.
that's on my mind.
All right, Rev.
I hear you, brother.
So I asked myself,
Yeah.
am I pleasing God? One day a mother had a conversation with her daughter, and she told the little girl that she was getting up in age now, old enough to start doing chores around the house.
All right.
So the mother took a piece of paper and she wrote down the things that she wanted her to do.
Yeah.
She said, I want you to start washing the dishes and sweeping the floor. I want you to start cleaning up your room
Yeah.
and making good grades.
All right.
So the little girl looked at the list and she said, it seemed like a lot for me to do, but yet I'm going to try my best, Mama. One day they went to church, and in church school the teacher pulled out Hebrew chapter 11 and verse number 6. And she explained to them that all you got to do to please God is have faith. Have faith and believe that He is who He said He is.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So as they would ride back home, little girl mama asked, she said, what did you learn today in church school? Little girl said, I learned 2 things, Mama. And she said, what is that? She said, number 1, I learned that all I got to do is have faith. You understand? To please God.
All right.
And she said, what's the second thing you learned? She said, I learned that God's chores are much easier than the ones that you gave me. What I'm basically saying is, it's not hard to please God. It don't take much
To please God.
to please God.
Uh-huh.
We don't have to do spectacular things to make God happy.
All
Uh-huh.
right.
Just have faith
Yes, sir.
and believe in Him.
Yeah, that's it.
Here in our text, we see the Hebrew writer talk and deal with faith. Yes, in verse number 1, he gives and dealing with the description of what faith is. You remember, I told you the story of what Dr. B.W. Smith said. He said that Mama would cook the ham. Yes, and Daddy would get the ham, but Mama would take the ham bone and make gravy out of the ham bone. Yes, we might not have the ham,
All right.
but our gravy had the flavor of the ham.
Yeah, yeah.
Faith is the substance of things hoped for.
Yeah, yeah.
I was hoping I had got a piece of ham,
All right, Rev.
but I didn't get the ham.
All right, now, Rev.
The evidence of things not seen.
Yeah.
I don't see the ham, but yet I can taste the ham.
Yeah.
That's how faith works. You can't see it, but yet you got to believe in it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Yes. He was letting them know what faith was.
Uh-huh.
Faith is the confidence and the trustworthiness of God. It is the conviction that what God says is true. And what God promises will come to pass. The writer did mention the faith of men and women
Uh-huh.
of the past.
Yeah.
Even though they are dead and gone,
Yeah.
their faith still spoke beyond the graves.
Yeah.
Yes, and that let me ask the question,
Yeah.
what type of faith do we have today?
All right.
What kind of faith do we have in God
Yeah.
today?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, we must understand that we're going to face some hard times. You're going to have some times in life that you don't know which way to turn.
All right now.
But understand this, that God is God.
Yeah, yeah.
And God will always be God. Have faith in Him. And that's what the Hebrew writer started us out with.
Uh-huh.
In verse number 6, he said, if you want to please God, if you want to make God happy, first thing you need to understand is that you must have faith. Yeah, how can one even consider themselves and call themselves a Christian
All right.
and have no faith? Yeah, we doubt and complain.
Yeah.
Yes, we doubt and complain. Yes, everything that we face, you understand, is a problem. Yes, we must understand that the God that we serve
All right, Rev.
is not a weak God.
Amen.
Yes, if that's how you feel, you may as well, you understand, just throw in the towel.
All right now.
If you feel that God is weak.
Uh-huh.
But if you plan on going through life's valleys, where your troubles begin to press and weigh you down,
Yeah.
where you seem like there is no hope,
Yeah.
that's when the time you need to look towards the hill, from whence cometh your help,
Yeah.
knowing that God is able to pick you up. First thing the writers tell us is the absence of faith. Yes, but without faith.
Uh-huh.
Other words, he had told us something between verse number 1 and verse number 6.
All right,
By
Rev.
the time he got to verse number 6, he said, but it's another way you can look at this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because I'm dealing with some folks that got faith.
All
But
right.
now I'm talking to those that don't have no faith.
All right, Rev.
Let me explain the problems that you occur by not having no faith.
All right.
But without faith, imagine for a moment being without a car or having a car and no gas. You understand? I got a wallet, but I ain't got no money.
All right, Rev.
One is no good without the other.
Uh-huh.
But without faith, faith, the word pistis, to trust. We don't trust God like we should. And I might ruffle a little fellows, but that's all right. Last week, Jefferson County said there's a mandate that we got to wear our mask.
Uh-huh.
I don't have a problem with that. I encourage folks to wear the mask.
Yeah, yeah.
But the problem I have is when we put more faith in the mask
All right.
than we do the master.
Yeah, yeah.
Folks will cuss you out if you don't have on a mask.
All right now.
Folks look at you strange when you don't have a mask.
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining about the mask. I'm trying to let you understand and know, put your faith in God and not in the mask.
Yeah.
Let me move on. Folks put me out the pulpit.
I'm with you. I'm in the same place. I'm with you.
I'm on your
But watch this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Not only do we see the absence of faith, but know that the lack of faith is not acceptable to God.
Amen.
Yeah, the lack of faith is not acceptable to God.
No, sir.
But without faith,
All right now.
the text said it is impossible
That's what it says.
to please him.
Yeah.
Other words, there's no way,
Yeah.
no matter what you may say,
Yeah.
no matter what you may do,
Yeah.
it is impossible
Yeah.
to please him.
Yeah.
It can't be done. Yeah, some folks say, well, I'm good. That's all fine.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that you're pleasing God.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I pay my tithe. That's good.
Yeah.
But that don't mean that you're pleasing God.
All right, man.
Yes, we need to understand that we must have faith.
Yes.
God requires us to have faith. But without faith,
Yes.
it is impossible
Yeah.
to please him.
All right.
My question is, are we really doing our best as a church to please God?
Yeah.
Are we doing what we supposed to be doing?
Yeah.
Are we putting our best foot forward,
All right, man.
trying to please God?
Uh-huh.
Right question, dog.
So my problem is that we done move away from trying to please God.
All right, Pastor.
Now we're trying to please man.
All right, man.
We quick to do what man tells us to do. But we slow-footed when God tells us to do something.
All right, Pastor. Say
Yes. The text says it is impossible to please him. I don't want us to be a church to let God down.
Amen, man.
I don't want us to let ourselves down
All right.
by trying to serve man.
Amen.
My question is, how many times God have let you down? How many times God never showed up when you needed him? Yes, he might not come when you want him to come. But I'm a living witness that God is always on time.
Yeah. Hey, man.
We ask the question, what pleases God? And we discovered that having faith is one thing. But not only will faith please God, but faith will make you follow God. Yes, sir. If you don't have faith in him,
All right, man.
how can he expect you to follow him?
Yeah.
Yes, but if God did anything for you, if he delivered you from a situation,
Yes, Lord.
if you couldn't deliver yourself from, then you should have no problem following God.
Amen.
Yes, it's like this right here. The prodigal son. Long as he had money,
Yeah.
he had friends. Yes, buying drinks, living a life. But as soon as he was broke,
Uh-huh.
they stopped following.
Yeah.
Well, you serve a God that always got a blessing for you,
Yeah.
that never run out of blessings.
Yeah.
You understand? Got more blessings in one hand that you can use in a whole lifetime.
Yeah.
Amen.
So therefore, if God is still able, why we struggle in following him? Why we struggle in trying to do what God tells us to do? Yes, text says the first thing we must be willing to follow him. Watch this. But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
Amen.
For he that cometh to God.
Yeah.
Yes, if truth be told, faith draw us to God.
All right.
The author of this text says, for he that cometh, you understand, to God. Yeah, the word proser
Okay.
proser
Yeah.
that is to come. to approach, to come near.
Yeah.
The figurative word is to worship. What draw you today to come to God? What made you get up out your bed this morning and come to God? What made you come to this particular place at this appointed time? Yes, I tell you what drove me to God. Number one, he woke me up early this morning. He clothed me in my right mind. Yes, I had a reasonable portion of my health and my strength. Therefore, it drove me closer to him. Yes, if God done something for you, then you ought to understand, want to follow him. Yes. Did he do anything for you today? Yes. And by having faith in God, it'll draw you to him. He that cometh to God. Faith won't draw you to man. Faith won't draw you to materialistic things. Like cars, houses. Yes, but faith will draw you to the master. If I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me. Faith make us a believer. Yes, that's what he said here in the text. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to God must believe that he is. That's sound ground right there. Not only must we have faith in God, but you must believe that he is. Yes, the word pistuo, to believe in, to trust. What more God has to do in order for us to believe in him? God ain't no one-hit wonder. Yes, God is always there. God, if he blessed you one time, he can do it again. Yes. What more God has to do? Remember he told Moses, when you go down to Pharaoh, go tell Pharaoh, not God sent you. Go tell Pharaoh, not the Lord sent you. But go tell Pharaoh, I am. That I am. When he asks who, so just tell him I am. Or the word, I can be whatever he need or I'll need to be. God been somebody's bridge over troubled water. God been somebody's bread in a starving land. Somebody been crippled. He been your cane when you couldn't walk. He been your midnight rider when you couldn't go to sleep at night. Yes, he went down to the food stamp office. He went down to the unemployment office. He went down to the light bill place and paid the bill for you. Yes. He said, and believe that he is. That's the problem. We as a world, as a country, as a state, as a city, having a problem with. We have forgotten who God is. We have forgotten who and what he can do. Text said, believe that he is. Yes, what it's going to take for us to, I don't say I have a problem with the doctors. I don't have a problem with what they saying on TV. But my problem is when we going to come together and get down on bending knee and start praying, talking to God. We trying to weave our way all around God. Well, if we do this, that'll stop. If we do that, that'll stop. When are we going to get down on bending knee and say, God, we need you?
Oh, glory. Real.
Yes, Lord. With my people.
Well, call by my name. Humble themselves.
Well, now,
Take your
as we
time.
come
Take your time,
to
Rick.
the end of the verse,
All right, Red.
we ask the question, what pleases God? Number one, we said we must have faith. Yes, we got to have faith in God.
Yeah.
We have faith in everything else.
All right.
If you go and get in your car, you got faith that it's going to crank up and go. Yes, have that type of faith
Yeah.
in God. Number two, we said that we must follow Him. Yes, if you have faith in Him, then you will follow Him.
Yes.
If you follow Him, that means you got faith in Him.
All right.
But the final thing I see is His favor.
All right.
If you have faith in Him, He shows His favor towards us. I don't know about you, understand, and how you feel, but I need God's favor.
All right.
I need His loving grace.
Yeah.
Yes, to give me peace in the midst of my storms. Text says, but without faith, it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to God must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. Yes, text says that we must seek Him if we have faith, if we believe. He is a rewarder,
Yes, Lord.
because he that believes not is calling God a lie. Yes, 1 John 5:10. But the Hebrew writer said, realize that there are benefits in having faith in God. And that is, He rewards us through our faithfulness. But one must diligently seek Him. In the morning, I will seek His face. In the moon day, I will seek His face. Yes, in the midnight hours, I will seek His face. Yes, when I'm going through my trials and my tribulations, I will seek His face. When I'm dealing with my valleys, I will still seek His face. Other words, no matter what I do, and no matter how I feel, no matter whether I'm up or if I'm down, I'm going to seek the Lord's face. Yes, am I right about it? Well, let me tell you one thing before I take my seat. Yes, and that is, can't nobody do me like Jesus. Can't nobody do me like the Lord. Yes, I know you saying I pay my tithes. That's all good. Yes, I know you say I come to church. And that's all fine and good. Yes, I treat my neighbor right. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. But if you want to please God, the Bible said that you must have faith in Him. You got to have the faith that the Lord came down through 42 generations. I got faith, you understand, that the Lord walked this earth. Yes, I do. I got faith that He gave sight to the blind. Yes, He made lame man walk. Made the dumb man talk. Raised the dead. Yes, but I got faith that one Friday evening, He went up a hill called Mount Calvary. Am I right about it? Come, bled, and died for the sins of this world. Yes, but I got the faith that 3 days later He got up with all power in heaven and earth in His hand. I don't know about you, but I'm walking by faith and not by sight. I don't care what man might tell me.
Yeah.
I'm trusting in the Lord.
Yeah.
I'm leaning and depending on Him.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Bible said, trust in the Lord
Yeah.
with all thy might.
Yeah.
And lean not to thine own understanding.
Understand.
In
Yeah.
all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy path.
Hey,
I don't know what you're going through right now.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, have faith in the Lord.
All right.
Have faith that God is able to deliver you out of your
Yeah.
predicament.
Yeah.
Have faith that God is able to deliver you out your trouble.
Yeah.
Have faith that He'll walk with you while you're going through your
Yeah.
battle.
Yeah.
Have faith that God will be with you in the midnight hour.
Uh-huh.
When the doctors tell you there ain't no hope, let God step in.
Yeah.
Yes, when you have trouble in your marriage, let God step in. Yes, when you have trouble on your job, let the Lord step in. And when God step in, watch God show out.
Yeah.
I'm through right now. But I just want you to know, have faith in God.
Yeah.
That's all the Hebrew writer said. But without faith, it's impossible. How can you live a life walking around here saying you serving God,
All right
but
now.
don't have faith in Him?
Yeah.
Who woke you up early this morning?
All right.
You had faith in Him. Who got you the job that you got? You had faith in Him. Who gave you the strength to get up out the bed?
Yeah. Yeah. Say that.
That's all God
Say
said.
that, Fred.
That's it.
You gave you strength to go to that job. That's all right.
I'm
That's
not
all
here
right.
to knock nobody.
That's all right.
I'm not here to put nobody down. But I'm here to tell you what the Lord said. And all He said, have faith
Hey, that's it.
in Him.
Yeah.
No
And that's
other.
all
No
that He
other.
asks.
No other.
Preaching.
No other.
We can overcome whatever we may face.
Uh-huh.
Preaching. Preaching.
We think that business have fallen off
Mm-hmm.
because of this virus.
Yeah.
Churches have fallen off.
Yeah.
Preachers against preachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Folks, Christian against Christians.
Say that, Reb. Say that, Reb.
It have divided us.
Yeah.
But at some point, we got to come together.
Yeah.
The devil is a lie.
Say it all, Reb. Say it all, Reb. Say all of it. Say it all. Say it all.
If God done brought you from where you was to where you are now, what makes you think He gonna leave you where you at?
All right, Reb. All right.
Yeah. Thank you, Jesus.
Deacon against deacons, too.
It's just
hallelujah.
sad.
Say it. Say it. Say it.
And I'm gonna let it go. Door of God's house is open at this time by water baptism, years of my love. But we need to come together in prayer.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yes.